Good morning, YouTube and beyond. What's up, everybody? Welcome, family. So, have you considered how many people are actually unemployed as of March 2020 due to the COVID-19? Well, I'm going to give you a little statistics and then I'm going to share a personal story. Let's go ahead and create some news, okay? Here we go, guys. Let's see. Oh, I just go here. What? I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning. Let's turn that down. We don't want no copyright strikes. We are using the Fair Use Act here.
Hi. I wanted to tell you something. Are you actually confident that you will have enough money?
Pretty confident that we have enough.
We'll be okay?
I think so. Yeah.
I love you. I love you. We'll figure it out. We always do.
Worst since the Great Depression. The numbers tell the story. The coronavirus lockdown has wiped out jobs for millions of Americans at record speed. 20.5 million jobs lost in the month of April, the worst single month in history, and 10 times worse than the previous record set in 1945 when Japan surrendered and America's wartime industrial machine wound down. The unemployment rate spiking to 14.7%, powering past the high water mark of the Great Recession at 10%, the horrible downturn in the Reagan years, 10.8% in 1982, worse than anything we have seen since the Great Depression. In 1939, it averaged 17.2% for the year. The single worst year, 1933, near 25%. The speed of the decline is breathtaking. March and April, 21 million jobs gone. It took far longer during the Great Recession to wipe out just 8.7 million jobs. It is 10 years of job market gains gone and no playbook for the way back. The U.S. job market on ice on purpose to fight the coronavirus.
All right, guys, so you heard that. 20.5 million Americans lost jobs in April alone, bringing the unemployment total up to 14.7%, y'all. That's a lot. So let's go ahead. Welcome you to the channel. You're watching ReligionWinked TV and my spiritual ear. Hold on one second. Let's go ahead and get my song. Hi. I'm doing this all off my phone. Usually I have a desktop and everything, guys. But how are you this morning? How are you feeling about unemployment? Have you had to file for unemployment? Do you know anybody that had to file for unemployment? First of all, do you know anybody who's lost their jobs? Welcome to ReligionWinked TV. I'm your host, Drew. Welcome to the unemployment show this morning. And a letter that I received from my employer that may be sending me to the unemployment line. You know my spiritual ears stay ringing to a lot of things that happen, not only to me, but other people in the world. But if I can't talk about me, I ain't got no right or no business trying to talk about anybody else. So, yesterday I woke up and the Lord led me to about 7 of Betty Wright songs. So I did a video prior to this one called Betty Wright, the most underrated singer, tribute, celebration of life, and my personal, my testimony of pain. I woke up in some pain yesterday and I was feeling uneasy. I've been telling you guys this, but we all kind of knew that this letter probably would be coming sooner than later because my job, and I love my job. For those of you who've been following me, one of my jobs is to work with the city of Albany. And March 13th, it was a Friday, was the last day we worked. We got our 2 days of pay plus 3 extra days, which gave us a full paycheck. And since then, we've been getting a full paycheck straight through. up until we got a letter one day last week saying, hey, May 6th is your last pay. You'll receive it May 15th. Here's your paperwork to go to unemployment. Do what you got to do. So let me just read something here to you real quick. And then we'll get right into, hopefully I can pull it up. Okay, it's right here. Cool. So basically, the national unemployment rate is defined as the percentage of unemployed workers in a total labor force, whichever industry it is in, whether it's, collectively, food service, human resources, nursing, all is the labor force, okay? So it is widely recognized as a key indicator of the performance of a country's labor market. How well a country is really doing with employment, with making sure people are self-sufficient. And I'm going to go on to say with enough money as minimum wage to be able to take care of their family without struggling or always needing extra help or aid, even though you're working full time, sometimes 2 and 3 jobs. It's crazy, right? But anyway, there's something else here that says the unemployment rate is probably around 13%. It's higher than that now, you guys. And how I know is because the city of Albany just laid off about, if not all of us, I believe a good 40 of us from our duty. So I'm going to go ahead, hold on one second, and get this note here. This little letter that they wrote us. And while I do that, I'll let this play. Give me a second, guys. Alright. So as you can see here, guys, get you back in position. As you can see here, guys, I have the infamous letter that came in the mail yesterday. So what I was telling you guys is I woke up feeling some kind of way like, oh my God, Lord, what's going on? Something's about to happen, And basically, it was just that feeling of this is coming in the mail. I want to prepare you for it. And one way the Lord prepares me for things, I was telling you in the Betty Wright video, is music. It calms me. It runs evil spirits away. Whatever's trying to oppress you, hinder you, take life from you, steal your joy, kill, steal, and destroy you. Like, man, there's a song, a melody that David played in the Bible when King Saul was trying to kill him with the javelin. It made them evil spirits flee. So, guys, it's like God uses music, and he really used it in that Betty Wright video. Please go listen how we took 7 of her songs and told a story about the pain I was feeling yesterday. Pretty much embracing me for what I got in the mail yesterday afternoon. Anyway, it's dated for here, I believe, 5/11/2020. It came certified mail, y'all. As you can see, without showing too much of any addresses, you can see the green certified mail there, right? And guys, that whole thing about knowing where people live and doxing people, it only gives you more exposure. I mean, you don't want to be threatened that people are going to roll up to your house and come get you, but all of that at the end of the day is irrelevant. It's a lot of bumping gums and, people just trying to put fear in you. Hell, they know where the president lives. People try to roll up on him every day. Are they successful? No. I mean, he got bodyguards and stuff like that. But you do too. You got the Holy Spirit. You got the army of the Lord. You have that hedge of protection around you, okay? That's the only encouragement I can give you today. So welcome to this edition of the Unemployment Show, guys. Where we are basically talking about unemployment. Now, I know YouTube is a job, right? And I know there's a lot of people that make millions of dollars off YouTube. Then there's people like me on the other end of the spectrum who's not even monetized yet. And you have everybody in between. YouTube is a job, okay? And basically, I really want to title this video, I'm employed but without a position and pay, okay? Now, I know you're going to be like, what the hell you mean you're employed without position and pay? Well, this letter is going to explain to you the status of my job, okay? And like I was telling my daughter yesterday, my gifts and my talents are going to make room for me as we go forward. I may never work a traditional job ever again in my life. I've said this years ago, and you got to be careful what you say, because every traditional job I've had since then found fault with me, accused me, condemned me, just straight up with me for no reason, persecuted me, made it hard for me to do my job and enjoy my job and anything that comes with it. Because if you're working and you're not enjoying your job, you're not enjoying your life, you're not enjoying your home. It was crazy since September of last year. So what Corona did for me was, hell, rebuke the devil and got me away from some people that was just straight up trying me. And I always tell you, God will test your faith, the devil will tempt you from your faith, and people will try your faith, okay? And I've been going through all three since, like I said, really October of last year. I turned 52. 5 and 2 equals 7. That's the the completion of the Lord. You understand? And on the 7th day, the Lord rested. And I was learning what real rest is. We all say, all those that are heavy laden and burdened and need rest, come unto the Lord. His yoke is easy, his burden is light, right? Or vice versa. His burden is light and his yoke is easy. But we say that sometimes, but baby, Corona has given me rest, okay? There was a point in time back in January where I remember wanting to quit both of my damn jobs. Like, these people fucking crazy. They don't know who they are amongst. Just like in the book of Mark, nobody knew the Son of God. They knew Mary and Joseph's son, this alleged Jesus, who was a carpenter. They didn't know the King of Shalom or the King of Peace and the King of Righteousness after the order of Melchizedek. They didn't know that Jesus standing there, or that Yeshua, or that Messiah. See, they only knew me as a burger flipper to an extent. Yeah, I was working fast food. I was like, I knew I was beneath my calling, but I needed the money. And that's a whole nother story time. And also, you guys know I'm a school crossing officer. You also know I'm an LPN. You also know I have t-shirts online that I'm trying to sell. And if you want to help a sister out, go get that one over at teespring.com that said, I survived COVID-19 in 2020, bitch. Thank God you're still alive, right? Maybe I'll add that bitch on there, but bitch really isn't on there, okay? But we gonna get into it over here. Yeah, Welcome to ReligionWinked TV, y'all. Alright, I don't have no reason to sit over here and talk about nobody else but my damn self. Because if we'd have talked about Wendy Williams and her 50-year-long drug use, Wendy probably wouldn't have been sitting on TV as long as she is. But then again, you guys like people who are broken, who are abused, who are afflicted, yeah? Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but God shall deliver us from them all. When people have been doing drugs and being misused and abused for 50 years, like in the church, you got to question that shit, people. And you got to begin to ask yourself, is they really practicing the same word and Bible and teaching that you receive? Because God came to give life, not take it. He came to fulfill the law, not break the damn law, okay? So when I got this letter, it kind of summed up for me yesterday what I was really feeling in the morning. Because I had just got back on my feet, guys. I was telling you that my daughter, excuse me, I apologize. I live in a dry ass house right now. And I can't wait to get out of here May 31st or sooner. But I just don't know where I'm living right now, y'all. So that's what makes this whole getting this letter. I was feeling like, damn, what if it happened? What if they stopped paying us? Because remember, I told you the city was gracious enough, by the grace of God, to pay us from March to May 6th. You can't ask for anything better than that, right? And then, having to move and everything is shut down. Today, May 15th, landlords they got the okay to go ahead and open up their property for rental. And I gave my 30-day notice April 11th. And I've been looking for something decent, y'all. Listen, don't panic. Don't fret. Don't worry. I'm in a 6-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 3-level townhouse. And I have stuff. I'm not a hoarder. My shit look good. It's home. It's comfortable. People love the way I decorate my house and the things that I have. For those that have seen it and been around it. Very comfortable. Hell, my daughter even said, ooh, Mom, when you die, ooh, I got a lot of inheritance. I'm like, bitch, you better be glad, bitch. That goddamn Bible say, a wise man will leave an inheritance to his children's, okay? And she do got an inheritance. It was just the way the heifer said it, y'all. Don't be wishing death on me. Even though she told me like 5 times she wished I was dead. I shared that story with y'all before. The devil was trying to break my daughter, break me through my daughter. Had his tail wrapped around her neck and had her clutched. But by fasting and prayer, she came back to her senses, y'all. Raise a child, train a child in the way it should grow. When it grow old and it depart, hell, it's going to go do what it want to do, but it come back to its senses. And I thank God I have that kind of faith, okay? I didn't want it with other people in my life, but my children, I'm going to fight for them. Other people, you can go. I don't owe you shit, and you don't owe me nothing, okay? The Bible said, owe no man nothing but love. And hell, even then I told you don't owe your oppressor that when the oppressor is killing, stealing, and destroying your communities. You don't owe them no love. You owe them a foot up the damn ass. You owe them the wrath of damn God. Shit. Let's not play, people. So I just got up on one this morning. If you receive it, receive it. If you don't, please. Y'all come and go. Y'all like the devil roaming to and fro. I have 725 people. Y'all gotta wake up and come to live. I don't really know why you subscribe to my channel at this point in time, but I thought it was for the commentary I was putting on here. Because my first video, I believe, was peace, love, and joy. Happy Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, and Merry Christmas to you all, right? Because we all serve and worship different people, but I respect and honor the brotherhood and all mankind to an extent, right? And then I went straight into Santa versus Saint Nick. One and the same. I haven't changed. My commentary is the same. The devil is the devil. And he used a lot of Christmas and holidays and fictional, mythical characters. Some real life based off the Roman Catholic lineage over there to destroy mankind. The descendants, the nephews, the brothers and cousins of Satan, who the book of Isaiah talk about in chapter 14. You're narrowly just a man looked upon. You're the one trying to weaken the nations. You're the one trying to destroy kings. You're the one trying to destroy queens. You're the one trying to destroy the bloodline of the Hebrew Israelite people. When God told Moses, you better not marry Zipporah. She's a Hamite. You're a Shemite. Don't get it twisted or mixed. Don't do it. But it's being done unto this day. While the queen sit over there, yeah, welcome to the unemployment show. While the queen sit over there so employed on her throne, and her bloodline is more pure than anybody's, she's not the people the Bible talking about. Let's just keep it real. Welcome to this edition of News You Should Want to Use. Unbiased news with Drew. We are unemployed because these damn people done stole our inheritance. Well, we allowed it a little bit. That's in all my other videos. We allowed it a little bit. Like Kanye said, our ancestors, I don't agree, may have chose, because it's hard to make a decision with brass on your head and a yoke on your neck to say, nah, nigga, we ain't gonna serve you today, right? We ain't gonna worship you. This ain't going down. But when that's on your head and your neck, you kind of follow like an ox, like cattle, and just be obedient to master, right? Okay, I know. So now you got Kanye singing over 500 damn near years later, pretty much, close to it. Y'all still choosing to be slaves like he is over there on the plantation of the Kardashians. Y'all can't walk away from the goddamn abuser, the open enemy of the land. You people love these people that hurt you. I told you in my coffee video, there's 27 steps the way I make a cup of coffee. And I told you there's 5 things in there you need to get rid of. You need to get rid of the white sugar, the white flour, the white rice, the white bread, and did I say sugar? Wait. Potatoes, I think I said. And I said the bonus is white people. Now that don't make me a racist. That just make me a wise ass woman to know every time white people come in your community, it don't go well with you. Won't you go watch that video I did? Hell, way back when devolving culture first came on the scene over here in YouTube streets. Then there was the German lady. Then there was Sweet Home Alamanda. And Sweet Home Alamanda, I'm not mad at you. You emailed me and I told you we was good. I just did a video and asked you, hun, can black women take money from white women? Hell, white people been taking from us all our damn lives. If you want to donate to me and I'm sitting over here telling you white people is hurting my community, I'm not going to not take your goddamn money. The Bible tell me not to put my money to usury. It don't mean I can't use your money to further the kingdom of heaven. The Bible say the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just. Let me answer this phone, y'all. It's my daughter. I'm sorry. Excuse me. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, hell. Yeah. I'll take white people money, but what happened then was she was beefing with TSCC and all these other people, and she had put out there that she had cashed at me trying to bait me into the beef she was having. Baby, listen. I'm beyond grown, okay? They used to tell me I had an old soul when I was young as hell. So you know that soul done got a little older in the spirit. I have no problem with you. I was going through my email the other night, and there was about 5,000 emails, y'all. No joke. And I'll show you. I don't know if I saved yours, if I was reading yours, but I came across that conversation like, oh my God. Hey, Nay. How are you? Good morning.
Good. Love you. Just close here. Good morning. We'll see you in a little while.
Yeah, I'll be over there like right before 11. I'll get you down there by 11:15.
All
right. Love you too. Tell Papito I said hey.
Give me a good morning. Hey, come here.
All right. Good morning. Love you guys.
Love you.
All right. Bye. Love you too, baby. See you in a little while.
All right.
Bye. Alright, so it's like, I don't know if I saved that video because it really isn't a receipt, but when I was going through my emails, I have proof that I was deleting and trashing stuff. Just so you guys don't think I'm lying, I can show you how many emails I have. Now that I have it cleaned out, I'm going to put my email out there for you guys. is my regular email. But if you guys want to send me commentary to do, or ask me questions, or give me ideas about how I can improve my channel, I'm open for that. If you guys want to gossip and just be a pain in the ass and just no, we rebuke that, okay? Over here on this channel. Anyway, guys, get into this letter here, right? So when I woke up yesterday, I was feeling some kind of way. Here we go, okay? I am employed, but without a position and without pay. Let me find my readers. I'm going to go ahead and try to read this to you, a little something. It says, read this letter carefully and completely. It contains important information about your city employment. It goes on to say, last Friday, May 1st, 2020, Governor Cuomo announced that all New York State schools will remain closed for the rest of 2019-2020 school year. Because you will not be returning to work this academic year, we regret to inform you that effective immediately, you will be placed on a temporary layoff due to lack of work. You will be paid through May 6th, 2020, with your last paycheck being received on May 15th, 2020, which is today, guys, and recalled to work when the Albany Public Schools reopen. Now, let's pause there because there's like 4 paragraphs here. So, I told you guys that we were all talking about it. We were all grateful that we were getting this pay and they were paying us, and we thought we were going to return back to work May 15th, and the governor was like, no, through the end of the year, and we don't even know if it's going to be in fall. So, I'm sitting here with that, and I told you back in 2016, I had dealt with a case of mild anxiety. It was a job I was working at. It was the pressures of going through bullshit with my daughter and grandkids, and it wasn't meshing well. Because when I went to work and dealt with the BS, I wanted to come home and be at peace, but wasn't no peace there either. And that was the first time in my life I'm like, oh hell, I don't have balance. Anybody that know Libras know we got to keep them scales pretty close to even, right? My shit was all over the place. I was like, oh hell no. So I did videos. You can go to my mental health video playlist and check out I think it's the first one or the second one where I share my testimony about that anxiety. I felt it coming back yesterday, y'all. I was like, Lord, that's the kind of pain. I'm like, nah. I remember having to pull over, couldn't drive. I was like, oh hell no. Headed to work, instead of my doctor and my job was near each other, I would detour to my doctor's office to sit there like, oh hell no, I can't go to that job. I know I had to go home, so I put up the resistance to the job. I pushed the anxiety on the job. I blamed the job for the anxiety, knowing it was crossed between me and my daughter going through all kinds of hell, and me being in a job that, one, I wasn't used to that kind of work I was doing, and with like 400 employees, and it was just crazy. So I had to, know where it was coming from and know who was who. Just like with God and the devil, you got to know where the voice is and which one to follow, and know where the destruction is and which one not to follow. So far so good, right? We're on the same page with this. Then it says, during this temporary layoff, you will remain a city employer. Hence, I'm employed. And then it goes on to say, but you will not perform any work for the city. Now, there's other positions you can do for the city when you're not working. So it's just, everything is closed down right now. There's no other work I can do. I'm employed without a position and without pay. So you just heard that I'm still a city employee. However, I will not be doing any work for the city, but I still have to work, and we're going to talk about what I'm going to be doing on this channel to grow my channel, to at least to begin to receive some kind of revenue from YouTube. And until I become monetized, I'm going to be promoting other stuff from my channel where you guys can go to support my books and my t-shirts if you want to see me survive and make it in this world. Remember, you're just a resource to me. God is my source, okay? He told me, if I give, men shall give unto my bosom, pressed together, running over, shaken together, shall they give unto me. Men. So just to let you know, I have $100 giveaway, and the Lord told me to increase it to $150 because there's 2 people that need to get a $25 cash app from me off the rip, off the top, just for being the 2 top people who commented on my video and gave me suggestions on how I should break up the $100. You 2 people know who you are. There's going to be a separate video coming after this today. And yeah, so thank you for, just engaging with me. Not a bad person. I don't like when people say, ooh, I'm pretty, ooh, I'm fine. You don't have to announce that. Your humbleness and your genuine beauty will speak for itself, right? So what I just did is, I'm not a bad person. I don't like that. I don't have to tell you I'm not a bad person. You should know that by now. You should know that by now. On social media and in real life, y'all. You should know that by now. Alright, so now it goes on to say, so we proved my job is ended. We proved I'm still employed. I proved to you that I can't do no job. I have no position right now. And now here's the pay part. It says you will not receive pay and will not accrue leave until you return to work. Your current sick leave accrual balance, if any, which I have some, will be paid out pursuant to your collective bargaining agreement. So we're in a union. And we recently had a union meeting right before this COVID stuff. And basically supposed to be getting a 2% raise. So hopefully all of that is in this check, y'all. And as I asked y'all in that other video I did, how much money have you really saved during COVID? I believe it's in the $100 giveaway video. Have you saved? I was talking to somebody about gas the other day. I believe my daughter. We talk. We cool. And I was like, since March, I think I just put $25 in there. So I did $25 3 times, make it $75. And if anybody, that mean I've been staying home, okay? If anybody, or more so than normal, okay? Because I have been outside. I've been protected other people around me. But, yeah, I've been in and out. Plus, I'm going to show you a haul I did of nails and lipstick. And I just got this one lip liner. But I'm going to go back and get every one of every color. Like I did the lipstick yesterday or the day before yesterday. And I'm going to do a run for nail polish, guys. When I say the nail polish is bright, fly. So I'm going to try to do like a vlog either today or tomorrow of just everything. It's going to be called I'm So Vain, y'all. So watch out for that. Ooh. Solomon talk about being vanity in the book of Ecclesiastes. But during this COVID, I was like, you know what? All I want is new lipstick, new nail polish, new lip gloss, and a bunch of different nails, press-on nails, so I ain't have to worry about going to the damn nail shop. Although I learned how to do my own nails, like the nail shop, I gotta get a little bit better with the acrylic and it not clumping up a little bit, but I buff it down and make it smooth. You know, they last, but these are easier. One come off, you just glue it back on and keep it moving, people. I tried to keep it so simple, so I have saved a little bit of money. Excuse me. Alright, now let's get into paragraph 3. Yo, thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. It's really, I'm alone and I haven't been too lonely, but there's been some lonely times. I was talking to my daughter about that yesterday. God, I have other friends, but me and my daughter, we talk about everything. Are you one of those parents? I don't need her permission and her approval, but she's somebody I feel comfortable talking with. Do you have a child I don't tell her everything, y'all. She's still my baby, my last child, my only girl. But I talk to her about work situations. I talk to her about financial situations. I talk to her about decision making to a certain extent. I even talk to her about guys that want to date me and stuff, because she's very protective that way. Do you have a child like that? In a relationship like that with your child? So anyway, we really get on each other's nerves. Let me just say that. But we talk. We communicate. That's a good thing, right? So, we expect this temporary layoff to last until this school year resumes in fall 2020. But you are subject to be recalled to your position at any time. You see how they called it a position? So, I'm employed without a position and without pay, y'all. Ooh, and I was telling y'all in one of them videos, 1, 2, 3 ago maybe or so. Gotta go back and check them all out if you want to know this information. Most people in church always fighting for a place in God because they don't know their position in God. They don't know they're joint heirs with Christ Jesus and can cry out, Abba Father, Lord have mercy. So I got a good Bible verse for you. Hold on. We got one more paragraph to go here. So the city also reserves the right to extend this temporary layoff if schools do not open as expected in the fall. You must notify Human Resources. It has the information if your mailing address changes between now and September 2020. That is so they can basically reach out to us and give us the information, because we have to sign back on every year to our posts and to our duties through signature. So they will need to send out to us the right information. Send the information to the right address. So it goes on to say, or if you will accept communication via email so that we make sure important information reaches you, such as our retirement. We're in New York State retirement, guys. I just got a letter from the comptroller saying that, my address has changed. There's been some situations going on. I'm like, okay, they keep up with it. They're very thorough here. So it says capital EAP remains available to you. You may also, of course, immediately apply for unemployment benefits offered by the state and federal governments. The New York State Department of Labor requested the city provide the enclosed form so the department can more quickly determine your eligibility for benefits. And it tells you where we can go to verify that information. Excuse me if you saw some drip spit. Some spit drip. I apologize. So anyway, guys, here I prove to you that I'm employed without a position and no pay. And they go on to say, we are grateful for your work. I've gotten letters sent to the sergeant and to my supervisor saying how well of a job, how professional, how interacting I am with the public and the people I work with, and the services to the city of Albany, and we look forward to your future return to work. Sincerely, Chief, Albany Police Department. I ain't gonna tell you his name. This came from the chief, okay? So with that being said, guys, I am employed without a position, and as we go further here on this channel, even today, I'm going to change up a lot of the format, a lot of the content. You guys got to come forward, talk to me. Like I said, I don't take shit and I don't dish shit. I really treat people the way I want to be treated. I worked hard to get where I am in life, to let anybody, nobody, somebody's, wannabe bodies come in my life and destroy me, okay? So, and I know what a devil is. You guys could call everybody a devil, but what you supposed to be doing with these demons and devils you encounter? See, why you keep letting them run loose? Remember, this is the unemployment show, and it's the damn devil that wants you unemployed, because when you're unemployed, you think about doing wicked, ungodly, criminal shit. Okay? And I told you, I got up feeling yesterday like, oh my God, dear Lord. Started thinking about, damn, if I do become unemployed right now, or I was unemployed since May 13th, but I had pay up until May 6th, right? I mean, March 13th, I was unemployed, but I had pay up until May 6th. I just read it to you, right? So what am I going to do? And I started thinking about ways when I was coming up, how I used to stay on top with cash. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, no, that's the pain I was feeling. I want to serve the Lord, but there's times you think about wanting to do devilish shit to stay on top, you know? Guys, this is what I want to share with you. I don't know. Oh, it's right here. I got it. I want to share with you Romans 8, and I believe it's 28. Let me go there real quick, guys. I believe it's Romans 8 and 28, you all. It's going to talk about work, okay? It's going to talk about work. And we're going to end this edition of the Unemployment Show. Alright, so let me see if I'm okay with this. Let me put these readers on. So Romans 8 and 28 says, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are called according to his purpose. And I have to ask myself, do I love God? And am I called according to his purpose? Because if I am, the work that works itself together is God shall supply all my needs according to his riches in Christ Jesus, according to Philippians 4 and 19, I believe. And 4 and 13 says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I believe I'm strengthened in such a way that sets me apart from other people. And there's other people in the world. God knows it's not just me. There's other people who are set apart as well. I don't know about the church being all sanctified, holy, but you have to come from amongst the wickedness to be set apart the way I am, okay? And most people in church is wicked as hell, so they really ain't sanctified and set apart. The church is what they need to come from amongst in that wicked doctrine teaching that's been bestowed upon our ancestors during slavery. With that being said, guys, you have been watching ReligionWinked TV. I gave you my personal testimony. Shout out to everybody that showed up on this video right here in this premiere. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm going to get a shirt. I'm going to make a t-shirt that says, I appreciate you. Keep it simple, right? Wow. And you guys can begin to give those to other people and tell them how much you appreciate them. Appreciation is missed in this world. Everybody talking about love, 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 love. You ain't supposed to love everything, especially the stuff that hurts you, like unemployment, or that could potentially hurt you if you don't have ideas and ways of getting other money. See, what happened was there was a farmer who went out and he had 3 workers, 3 servants. He gave one 10 talents, one 5 talents, and one 1 talent. The one with 10 went out and invested his. The one with 5 went out and invested. The one with 1 talent hid it in the ground and said, I'm going to wait till master come back. And then I'm going to dig it up and show master I still got my 1 talent. My 1 job, my 1 gift, my 1 means of being self-sufficient. You know what the farmer did? The farmer took the 1 talent from the 1 person and gave it to the one with the 10. I believe, yeah. Because he had enough sense not to just sit on his 10 talents, but invest it, make use of it, broaden it, expand on it. Not just sit on it and make it become useless. So during this whole coronavirus thing, guys, even to the point where I know how to make myself a gift. I know how to me myself, y'all. I know how to do so much stuff. I've learned so much about editing again and working off of smaller devices because I told you, give me the biggest monitor and the biggest desktop and the biggest mouse and keyboard and I'm good. I can do anything you want. But I've been learning to navigate through other software programs on the Chromebook and on my phone, my Android. I have an iPhone somewhere, but I only use it for pictures and things like that. I don't use it, and sometimes to stream YouTube. But other than that, guys, thank you for joining the Unemployment Show. I hope this information was useful to you. Again, like I said, unemployment is up to 14.7% nearly since March, and this was the first reports. 22 million people have since filed for unemployment, but it's up to about 36 million now. So do I file for unemployment? Do I come on YouTube and make it my full-time job? Even though, you know, a lot of people don't make what you naturally or normally make on a traditional job, it's a start. It's a way for me to, like I say, stay self-sufficient. And one of the ways you're really self-sufficient is when you're your own boss, is when you're not taking demands and criticism and degrading comments from other people who have to pay your salary. So, you know, I'm at a crossroads here like Papa Legba, but in a good way. Shout out to Papa Legba in that crossroads, right? But I am going to sing a song and a melody and keep joy in my heart and trust God that everything, this too, and everything shall come to pass that need to come to pass in my life. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments. And remember, let's keep creating some news over here on this channel because that's all I really like to do is talk about things that's in the news. And right now I'm a part of the whole maybe 14.7% of unemployed Americans in this world. That's news to me. So welcome to my world. I finally made the news. Shout out to you all. You're watching ReligionWinked TV and my spiritual ear stay. And you gotta remember, it's the Lord who gives you power to get wealth, okay? And these people have taken the wealth of the words of the Lord and turned it into something it's not supposed to be. And like I said, the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just. So that's part that the Lord probably know that's the only reason I want to be just is because I know there's some wealth out here that's laid up for me. Yeah, I had to work hard all my life. Now I'm going to sit back and receive what thus saith the Lord. And I pray that for you as well. Peace, you all. Bye. Be the kings and the queens that you know you are. And this is a prayer I wish that we all begin to pray over our families again. May God bless you and keep you and make his face shine upon you. May he be gracious unto you and may his countenance rest on you and his shalom peace be in you. Take care, everybody. Peace.